we're on Boot Lake right now, and we just paddled out of the foot part of the boot and we're heading up the calf part right now. Back on the shore just a little bit ago we came across a little mink who was kind of hunting along the edge of the water there, and kind of cool watching him run in and out of the grass and hopping along the rocks. But one of the things I like about Boot Lake here is the kind of how the rock kind of shoots up out of the water here on the side of the lake. I think it's even more prevalent up ahead here on the east side of Boot. We'll see if we can get a shot of that as we come around the corner here. But it's a pretty spot. Well, right as we came to the end of Boot Lake there and hopped on the edge of the Portage into Fairy Lake, the thunder really started to crash, and I quickly threw the canoe over my shoulders and started heading down the Portage route, and it really started to storm hard. Really heavy rain, and we probably stood at the end of the Portage for 10 minutes waiting for the storm to pass through. But man, now look at it. It is just gorgeous out. I'll switch you around over this side where the storm came from. I mean, blue sky, and it is sunny out. It's just really pretty. Along the edges of the lakes, the trees that were just doused in the rain are still dripping onto the edges of the lake, which is really pretty. And we're going to paddle across Fairy Lake here, and then we've got about a 50-rod portage that's going to dump us into Gun Lake, and we'll continue on our way up to Friday Bay. Well, we're on the 50-rod portage between Fairy Lake and Gun Lake right now. There's still quite a bit of water left over from that storm that came through. The trees are awfully damp, and the puddles are pretty mucky and prevalent on the portage here. But it's nice, like I say in a lot of the shows, how after the rain does come through, all the foliage in the area really just brightens up nice and green and makes for a really pretty hike. Paddling across Gun Lake right now, and we've turned the corner heading down towards the end of the pistol where the 300-rod portage heads north. We've still got this thunderstorm kind of sidelining us on the south side of the lake. On the north side of the lake, however, it's nice and blue sky, so we're glad we're heading in that direction right now instead of down into where the storm's going. But we're having a good time. I'll show you what that looks like actually if I flip over here. There's the storm. I don't know if you can see the storm clouds behind me, but they're pretty thick, and the thunder is cracking and rolling every once in a while. keeps us on our toes for sure. We just finished taking the 300 rod portage between Gun Lake and Wagosh Lake, and the sun is out. It's just beautiful out right now. But one of the things I want to talk about, when we took that portage last summer, we've seen quite a few changes since then, and the reason being, we ran into a trail maintenance crew, a portage maintenance crew on this trail. They've been out for 4 days now, and they've got 4 more. They do 8 days on and 6 days off. It's really cool to see folks out here in the summertime working hard to improve these trails. It really makes a big difference, especially on the long ones, to have a nice maintained trail to walk on. It can help you keep your mind on packing your canoe instead of dodging obstacles when you're out there on the trail. But I just really wanted to say thanks to those folks that were out there working hard. And if you're interested in checking it out, we're going to release a show, just an interview with them to talk about what they do and how you can join up. So stay tuned for that. Well, we finished up paddling for today. We got over here into Crooked Lake, and we were into Friday Bay is where we portaged into. We were hoping to find a campsite there, but the ones that were right in the area were all taken already, so we continued paddling west towards Curtain Falls, and got up here and found a spot. And we got dinner cooked up, so we're gonna have that here in a little bit. But we've got some thunder clouds and rolling in from right over behind us here, and looks like we might be getting a little showers coming through here shortly. But it's just been a great day. You know, the only time it rained on us so far was back there by Ferry Lake, and we were luckily on a portage, and so we had the canoes over our heads and kept all the rain off us, and then it just passed on through and it was sunny for the whole rest of the day paddling, which was just great. Thanks for watching us on bwcacast.com. If you'd like to leave any comments or suggestions, please email us at bwcacastfans@gmail.com. We'll be taking photos of this trip. You can check them out at bwcacast.com/gallery. And we'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email if you feel like it. It's always fun to hear from people who watch the show. Until next time, this is Bill Bryson with bwcacast.com.